All right, today we're going to be talking about the basics of signal flow and watching a signal come in from, say, a guitar, and we're going to watch it go into the mixer and see where it goes. And I'm going to blow this board up, and we're going to talk about how it actually gets from the guitar to the mains and to the monitors. This is really important that you understand signal flow. So let's start with our main guitar, and we're going to go into this channel with our guitar. We basically stop first of all at a gain structure, an EQ structure, an auxiliary, which is sending to our monitors. You can see this runs up to an aux out, and it runs into our monitors, and then it goes into our mains, and we have a main mix here. It goes to our main fader, out to our main house. Okay, so let's, this is basically everything you can plug in: a microphone, a guitar, an electric guitar. You can mic an amp. So these are the different ways that we can get in. And I want to talk to you now. Let's blow this board up, and we'll actually look at the signal flow. Starting at the top, we're going to come in right here. We're going to go down, and first of all, we are going to talk about the gain structure. Now, this is the gain. This is the master volume of your track. So it's really important that we get this gain setting right. And we're going to talk about how to set a gain in more detail in other videos, so I won't go into that now. But as soon as you get out of the gain, you go into an EQ. This is your high, this is your mid, and this is your low EQ. So you would take any of the low rumble out. You can add a little bit of high presence right here. That's where you would do that. So as soon as we get out of the EQ section, we are going to go into the aux section. And the aux section is very important. This is a 2 aux board. It's got 2 auxes. And these auxiliary mixes, say monitor 1 and monitor 2. That's what this is. So whatever you turn up here will go into monitor 1. And whatever you turn up here goes to monitor 2. Now these usually, and I'm on this board, let's just say, they usually go to an aux master, which would be these two right here. Let's say these are our aux masters 1 and 2. And that's like your master gain for your monitors, overall mix. And then it goes up to an aux out, and this would go out to your monitors, okay? So this is monitors over here. And however many you have, some boards have 4 or 6, so you can have 2, you can have 4, you can have 6 monitors. But each one of these is a monitor mix. Okay, from there we step into a pan. As it continues down, we step into a pan, and usually that's going to be straight left and right. Most live venues are not running stereo, so it doesn't matter. You want to keep this straight up panned. Okay, so no panning. This is your mute button, your solo button, leave those, okay? And it goes straight through that section into your master fader. Now this is the master fader for this channel, so wherever this is where we control the volume that goes over to the main house master, and this goes out to the house, okay? So this is the, we call it the house, or whatever, the house mix. Now this is what people hear. Now understand that these faders here might be mixed all up and down like this, so they might have a little bit less, a little bit more, but this is the mix that you're sending to the house. This is the monitor mix. You're sending that to the stage where the musicians are. So let's say that whoever's listening to monitor number 1 says, I want more guitar in my monitor, then you would be right here turning that up, monitor 1. The drummer's on monitor 2 and he says, I need less guitar, you'd be turning guitar down in monitor 2. So these are their own mixes. They're going to a master aux and then out to the monitors. We come into the guitar to any of these channels. All of these are the same. So once you understand the one channel strip, then you understand the entire board, even if there are 64 channels. Comes in, stops at the aux, runs up to the aux out, goes to the power amp, goes to the stage monitors, continues down to your master, your volume for that track for the house, runs over, goes to the main out, to the power amp, into the mains, and that's where you are mixing for the house. All right, I hope you understand this basics of signal flow, and if you have any more questions, comment on the video, log into 8 Chords 100 Songs and join the members section. You can download this chart right here, and you can study it and share it with your teams.